Well, good morning, MCC, or afternoon or evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this video. Uh, I hope your week's going well. I hope you're living in light of the future hope that we have, the confident, the sure hope that we have in Jesus Christ. And I trust that your week is going well. As much as I don't want to send out this sort of an announcement, I think we all know and recognize we're living in a very challenging season, especially with the pandemic still going on around us. Uh, the numbers here in New Hampshire, as many of you know, are going up, and so are the numbers here locally in Peterborough. So we're going to make a change for this week, and hopefully this week only. And I'm going to walk you through what's led to this announcement and what we're going to do and why we're going to do it. And I wanted to do this over a video so that you can see my face, you can hear my tones, and then I'll summarize all this in an email that you can read, as well as just try to answer some questions that might be out there. So here's the facts. The facts are we have at least 12 members or regular attenders of our congregation who have COVID-19 right now. As far as we can tell, this comes from 5 or 6 different sources, probably over the Thanksgiving holiday. None of the cases that we know of are from this past Sunday, and so that's something to be aware of, and something that the elders and I have taken note of, and of course decided we need to discuss. With that, 3 members of our household, the Giles household, have also tested positive for COVID. So we have it even within our own home right now. I've continued to test daily and am still testing negative, so praise God for that. But obviously, I'm exposed every day as I care for the members of my family that do have COVID right now. So with all that in mind, the elders and I we met last night, and through prayer, through discussion, we've decided a couple things. One, we do not want to hold a super spreader sort of service here in Peterborough. We want to be careful to keep the cases that we have contained where they are, and make sure we don't do something that would cause many other people to become infected with COVID-19 right now. We also don't want to bring in a guest preacher on such short notice. We've had 2 guest preachers the last couple of weeks. That was planned and scheduled my for me to be able to spend some time with my family and get a little bit of a reprieve, as it were. But we don't want to bring someone in on such short notice. So we're gonna make a little bit of a change this Sunday. What are we gonna do? Well, we believe the best thing to do for this Sunday, December 5th, is to hold a live stream only service at our normal service time, 10 o'clock Sunday morning. So we will send out a link to the live stream via email. We'll post that link on our homepage, and you can also search for it on YouTube by searching for Monadnock Congregational Church. And we will just have a live stream only service. Uh, it's going to follow a little bit of a different format than normal. That's because this is different than what we normally do. It'll be a little bit shorter message, so you can be excited for that. It'll be a little bit just different than what we normally do, and that's okay. Uh, our intent is to do this for one week. If we have to do a second week, we will just very carefully consider that. Our intent is to do this for one week in order to just create some space for those who have COVID to be able to settle in, to not feel like they need to be out of the house at all, and also to ensure that anybody else who might have picked up or contracted COVID over Thanksgiving has time to figure that out before stepping into a worship service. Our goal is to give the current cases we have within our church family time to subside, and to ensure that we're not uh, unduly exposing anyone or putting anyone at risk this Sunday. Uh, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions, and that's fine. I'm going to try to answer as many of those in the email as I can. So if you continue to scroll down, you'll see that we've written out a handful of questions and tried to answer them. Let me speak to 2 real quick here. How long do we expect to have this sort of live stream only alternate service? again, 1 week. That's the goal. We want to do 1 week. And I know you're probably thinking, yeah, 2 weeks to slow the spread, or 2 weeks to change the curve, or whatever it was 2 years ago. No, we're hoping to do this 1 week. If we have to do a second week, we'll very carefully and prayerfully consider that. But this is meant to be very temporary. 1 week. If we have to do a second, we will. But again, we'll be very careful and intentional about that. Um, what if someone shows up? What if someone doesn't get this announcement, or just decides, I want to show up in person anyway? Are you going to turn people away from the church? No, we won't. We won't turn anybody away, whether they didn't get the announcement or they just decided they want to be here. Uh, but we're highly encouraging you. The elders and I are highly encouraging you. Just join us by live stream this Sunday. Don't feel guilty about that. Don't feel bad about that at all. There's biblical precedence for doing something like this. I'll attach that in the email. There'll be a very, very small crew of us here on Sunday morning. Just a couple people, myself in the pulpit, someone helping with live stream. That might be it. So there won't be childcare. There won't be ushers. There won't be greeters. There won't be coffee hour, anything like that. So we won't turn you away. But again, the elders and I are highly encouraging you to stay home, live stream with your family, or live stream with a friend if you have a roommate or someone you're living with, and take this season, this week, as a sort of lament the fact that we can't be together, lament the fact that we live in this time where there's so much swirling around us that's beyond our control. But take comfort in the fact that in the same way the Father sent His Son in the incarnation to us to bring salvation, He will see us through. He'll see us through this, and He will see us through to the world to come. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, feel free to email through the church office. That's fine. And again, 1 week only is the goal. Live stream only service. We'll send out the link in an email on Sunday and post it on the homepage. Continue to pray. Pray that no one else will contract COVID. Pray for those who have it, that they'll heal quickly. Pray that we as a church will remain united through this temporary trial. And pray that, of course, above all, God will be glorified. Remember our mission here at MCC. Love God, love your neighbor, live in light of the gospel. We can do that this week, even through live stream. All right, love you guys, and look forward to seeing you in person again soon. Take care, and God bless.